No, you're not late. I have no sound. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Tell Us Your Tale. Alive with Gramps and Papa Smurf. How we doing? How we doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Settle down, settle down. Let's get this party started. Good evening, ladies and gents, boys and girls. Welcome to the show. My name's Gramps. I'm sorry to say, Pops can't be with us today. We were looking for Papa Smurf. Unfortunately, can you not hear me? Zena, can you not hear me? Star, welcome in, welcome in. Can anybody hear me? Everybody hear me? Everything's working. Yeah, it's just your hand, darling. Maybe your volume's turned down. Yeah, everybody can hear me except you, sweet. As I was saying, Papa Smurf can't be with us. Unfortunately, he's doing a shift of work. Real life does take over, as we know. Unfortunate, but true. This idea was brought to us by... No, it's not. It's nothing to do with Discord. It's just Twitch. I'm only on Twitch at the moment, see? Everybody can hear me except yourself, my darling. I think it's because you're still connected to your buds. Holy Christ! Hello. If you're not already following Holy Christ, go give the guy some love and support. Yeah. He's a crazy man. He's funny. And playing Fortnite, he's awesome on it. He really is. So, yeah, if you can, go and give him a like, give him a share, give him a follow, show him some love. Coffee now, please. How you doing, sweetheart? How you doing? Nothing at all on your screen on Twitch. I've no idea. Oh, you coming? Yeah, you're in now. You can hear me, sweetheart. Coffee. Did you get me something nice? Did you? What did you get me? I hope it's not too heavy. You know, import duties are a bitch. Pretended to be an adult. Good girl. My little redneck's been out. Star, my darling. How you doing? How you doing? Love your face. All right. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, welcome to the show. Like I said, Pops can't be with us. He's working tonight. So we're going to do a nice little bit of banter. You have the option, ladies and gentlemen, you have the option to call in. There is a link on your screen right now for the Discord where you can come in at any point. Don't matter when it is. You can come in, join us, ask a question, pass a comment, and do it properly. All right. So if you want to come in, you want to pass a comment, you want to be part of the show, then by all means, please do so. Don't be afraid of it. It's only like streaming. That's all you're doing. Okay. You're not doing anything different. All right. If you've got a question, you want to know something, you know, you don't have to type it. Just click on that link. It'll drop you into a queue. And once we've got a queue going, we'll take some calls. Just like a radio show. Pretend it's a radio show with my beautiful face. You know, come sit on my face. No, come talk to me face to face. All right? VG Volts, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. I do appreciate it. Please, let's go and show some love to VG Volts. Let him get... well, don't listen then. Turn your headset off. Say what? Christ! Did he say that? Man, this guy's a nutter. Let's stay. Give it a ring. All right. Pretend I'm a radio show. You can call in, come in, we'll have a chat. Ask your question, bugger off. All right? No worries. Later on, about half an hour's time, our good friend DC Zo will be in the house. We're going to be having a little word with DC. It isn't a mustache, right, darling? I like my little titler. Listen, right. DC Zo is in the house in half an hour's time. We're going to be having an interview with DC Zo. We're going to find out about DC. We're going to find out about Zo. No holds barred. I will be asking the questions. If you want to join in on that, you can. Okay? Once DC Zo and I have had a little discussion, like I said, well, there will be a queue. If you want to come in, you want to ask Zo a question, face to face, voice to voice, you will have that opportunity, okay, by pressing the link that is in the chat for Discord. All right. Doom, I love you, son, but sometimes, you know, you've got to be an adult. Put your big boy pants on, you'll be fine. hopefully, yeah, it will bring you to the queue. We have got mods around that will move you around and take you to the relevant channels as and when you're required to do so. But like I said, this evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in a little while, half an hour or so, this man will be stepping in and stepping up, giving us some insights and some history and a little bit about himself, I hope, and what's it all about, and where we're going to go in the future if we carry on the way we are. All right, so this man in half an hour's time. All right, so obviously, as we know, Evil Rican, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? As we know, this year has been a shit. There is so much shite going on in the world at the moment. It is terrible. I'm looking at two screens because I'm watching the queue as well. All right, so please don't think I'm just turning away willy-nilly because I have nothing better to look at. I've got a picture of Star above this fucking monitor. So this year is a shit. At the moment, the world is just in turmoil. So what I want to do, right, I really, really don't want, I'm not political in any way. And I think it's unfair because of what's going on, that we have a little bit of fun time, a little bit of smiles. And what I'd like to do is take a moment to reflect on the last 2 years. Right, just a minute, just a Miranda. All right, the last 2 years have been full of sorrow, pain, for a lot of people. Terrifying. 2 years of a pandemic that has affected every country in the world. I don't give a shite where you live. Papa Smurf in the house, ladies and gentlemen. My co-star, my friend, DC Papa Smurf. How you doing, sir? How you doing? If you have never heard, never seen Papa Smurf, the original DC Papa Smurf, go over, find him, give him a like, give him a follow, share the love. That man is well worth going and having a look at. He is entertaining. He is full of good vibes. No matter how bad he is feeling in himself, you will not hear him complain. What a man. He has been through some shit this year. He's getting on the good side of it. Let's give him some love, people. Let's give him some love. Excuse me, I do apologise. Dry throat. I have got a spur cup here in case that one falls over. So like I was saying, with it being the last 2 years with the pandemic around the world has been terrifying. People have been panicking. There's some people that are treating it with disdain. Okay, and then your thoughts go back to the people that have died, who have lost mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, sons, daughters. All right. But within all that crap that's been going on over the 2 years, people found an outlet. They found joy. They found each other in a way that, when I was your ages, that would never be thought of. You actually turned to the internet. You turned on a little box. A little box with plastic. I've been saying this since 1988. This never gets old, all right? Believe me. You turned on a little box with a lot of plastic in it. And you reached out. And you touched the world. And people talked to you. And people were happy to see you. Not your next door neighbour. Not your friend across the town. Not the person in the next town along. Somebody in a different country. somebody who's going through the same shit that you're going through, with the same thoughts that you're having, with the same terrifying thoughts that you're having, on the other side of the world, is talking to you through a little box full of plastic. And that joy that the internet has brought over the last 2 years, so many friendships, so much love, so much support. Like I said, not from the next door, not from next town, literally worldwide. Worldwide. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable how many friendships have bloomed and continue to bloom and go wild because of the internet, because of streaming. You're all doing it. You're all here because you stream. You're all here because you're part of a community that streams. If you don't stream, you support streamers. Did you do that 3 years ago? I know some of you did. Don't all shout at me. But did you reach as many people? Did you make as many friends? Did you? Have you got an experience? Have you got a reason why? Call in. Call in. Come and tell me. Tell me why you streamed. Why did you start 2 years ago? Were you feeling lonely? You're locked in your house? Call in. You see that? That's a radio show link, that is. Come on, fucking hell. I'm trying here. I'm trying. I really am trying. Call in. Give us a ring. Just hit that link. And you can come in, have a chat with me. We'll chat for 10 minutes. Chat. And tell us why you started streaming, what you're going to be doing next. Are you continuing with the streaming now that the pandemic is over? Or it's at a lull, shall we say. Not over. It can't be over. But it's at a lull. And it's a lull that's a comfortable lull. All right? People are feeling. You want to hear about Shatner? Shatner, ladies and gentlemen, if you've never followed Shatner, if you've never seen Shatner play, DC Shatner Brooklyn plays VR games. And he plays Red Dead. I knew you were going to come in, I knew he would. You're a lovely man, my friend. He plays VR games, he plays Red Dead, and he plays a bit of Warzone. Okay? So if you've never seen him, DC Shatner Brooklyn, over on Twitch, go give him a like. Go and have a watch. Go and have a word. Talk to him. He does talk back. He really does.
Occasionally. I'll talk back. But I mean, it does. I don't know if it counts because technically I'm working on the show, but I could definitely tell you why. Like, I started streaming and I needed an outlet. Like, I was starting to go crazy being trapped inside the house, and I played video games all my life. And the idea of streaming was not something that I intended to do. And I was aware of Twitch and Facebook and all this stuff. And I was, it naturally come to me to do it. But as I built my home office to be able to do my work, I started realizing I had everything that I needed to be able to start, to stream a video game or do anything, lick a mic if I wanted to. Not that I would, but if I wanted to.
So you are obsessed with licking mics. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I've got to tell you, DC Shatner actually introduced me to the girls that. Well, he didn't introduce me. He actually showed. He actually sent me a link. A link, ladies and gentlemen. He sent me the link to see a girl lick a microphone. I had never seen this. And now he's you're licking microphones yourself. Oh,
I do,
Lord.
yes, but I don't do it on the stream. I just do it. I do Brett. I do it on my own,
Just for himself.
just for myself. Yes.
So
I'm still perplexed that it worked. That people do this, but it's a thing. It's one of the more popular channels.
It's a thing. The other thing is the getting in the pool with a bikini on. That's the thing. That's the thing that can actually get you followers and subs and bitties in hours, minutes, even minutes. Yeah. It's amazing.
And
amazing.
You know, who am I to judge? I'm not going to judge. People can do whatever the hell they want. But anyway, so you know, I was playing video games, and I was actually, I guess, streaming when I realized that my PlayStation could do it. Like a couple months prior, I was just doing it for my friends. Like I would just send them clips and stuff of me futzing around in a video game. And then the idea of streaming hit. So I started doing some research and just watching. And one of the first people that I ran across was Gramps. And I just started watching him. I had no inclination to, you know, have any conversation or even put anything in the chat. But I was like, you know what? This dude seems okay. Let me just go ahead and do that. And in that chat, I got to know him. I met Pops, DC Papa Smurf. They seemed like, you know, I was like, I'm having a conversation with people, you know, online. They seem pretty cool. And then next thing you know, I was streaming. And here I am. But the need to connect, I didn't realize that now that I sit back and really think about it, it was the need to connect to the outside world. And I'm sure that's very similar to folks here.
And that connection helped you? It
oh my God, yeah.
Give you a peace of mind?
Oh yeah. I was having a really hard time managing that anxiety, you know, of being stuck in a house, you know, not knowing what the hell was going on with the world. Not wanting to know really, because it was just really awful. Not knowing, you know, that you can get sick, keeping your, you know, my elderly in-laws, my elderly parents, they couldn't come see the kids. You know, I like just being able to keep the family mellow and you know, trying to take care of them emotionally. You know, we as men take that on. Not that I'm not saying that we should always be the only ones taking that on, but we take it on.
Can I just interrupt you? Can I just interrupt you? One second. B, you're a darling. Thank you so much for the raid. I do appreciate it. Oh, darling, you're a sweetheart. You actually got me. You got a raid. You had to do it when I were in the middle of my first show. Raiders, welcome. How you doing? Hope you're well. Welcome in. Afro Man, thank you so much for the host. I do appreciate that, man. And thank you, sir, for the raid. Honestly, thank you so much. Thank you.
So yeah, that was basically it. I just needed an outlet. So,
and it worked. See,
I don't know if it worked, but I'm not inclined to drive my fist through a wall. So that's, I guess, it's helpful.
Don't you find that now you've made so many friends around the world? Okay, that you're picking up different experiences as well.
Oh yeah. I mean, you know, I didn't have any friends in the UK. I can definitely say now that, you know, your young, handsome son, Brett, I consider him a friend. I consider you a friend.
Thank you.
I consider a lot of people friends now. And prior to this, I don't have internet friends. I never believed in internet friends.
You know
But
it. We love you, man. We love you. I mean,
yeah, same. I feel
everybody,
the same way.
everybody that comes into your streams, everybody that comes into my streams, and you're the, you've got so many followers that now, within, even before DC, we were making friends and getting out there and being ourselves. And I think that's as important as anything else. You've got to be yourself when you're doing this. If you try and be somebody else, that persona does drop. And you've always been straight as a die, my friend. Really have. And that's why I think I stuck to you like a limpet.
You're a good man, sir. You're a good man.
We stick to people we like. How you doing, star?
I'm gonna drop off because I see your guest in the queue. I'm gonna bounce off to. I'm gonna check in with him, make sure he's good to go.
Thank you very much for sharing, Shatner. Ladies and gentlemen, Shatner Brooklyn.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
House. Right now, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the moment you've all been waiting for, tonight's guest. I'm going to say this, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's guest, a guru. Some call him a guru. I don't know. A life coach. Do you think he's a life coach? Would he make a good life coach? A leader. A groundbreaker. Or is he just a good all-round guy? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please, welcome DC Zoe. Zoe. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Zoe is in the house.
How y'all doing?
How you doing?
Doing good. What you?
No video, sir?
Doing all right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. How do I add my video to this?
No, so it's fine if you don't want to run your video, man. That's cool. That's cool. He moved me. Did you see that? I'm not looking at him anymore. Look at that face. It looks like it been slapped. Mate, did you go out in a wind? You went out in a wind and it's stuck like that, didn't it?
I'm get right.
See, I'm not even looking at him now. I've got to turn this way and I'm not on. Yeah, right, okay. He moved me, ladies and gentlemen. I think. You look very dapper, young man. Well done. How are we doing?
Man, doing good. How about you? How's things?
All good. Thanks for joining us. This is our very first show, as you know. And as our very first show, we wanted somebody special. So we couldn't get him, so we asked you. That's all right, We don't want to... Look at that face. He's so
I'm so blessed to be here, man. I feel very excited.
DC is 2 years old.
22.
12. DC, not you. Man. DC's 2-year-old. This last month.
Yes, sir.
You must be so proud of what you've done, what you've achieved. Why?
Yeah.
Why did you start DC?
And to be honest with you, being a part of other communities, starting off with competitive gaming, seeing the negative side of competitive gaming, the toxic, the drama, the hatred, the toxicity, the conniving, all the negative words, all coming from inside within a community. I've had enough, man. I think I was on my third one, I was like, this is not for me. Like, this is not even outside a group. This is like people who you spend time with, you practice with, you talk to every day, and it got to be too much.
You got that backstabbing feeling.
Yeah,
That you've been
when
walking away and
you've put too much into it to get what you got in return. Like, nobody deserves that. I was like, you know what? There has to be a better way. So it took a little bit of experience from all these different communities and did the opposite. Like, okay, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. And I don't want to do that. So what can we do?
the idea and the motivation.
The idea, the motivation, just like how they were being so negative into lives, I says, how can we be the positive and do the reverse into lives? And this is through providing an experience that's more than gaming, um, friendships, bonds, connections, and then adding the goal accomplishments on top of that. So that was kind of the motivation. It's like, how can we just hit three different things, not just provide a place for everybody just to play together. No, let's start hitting these goals. Let's start making these connections because we gotta remember there's lives outside of these four, this the screen, most people have a lot going on. So the gaming is the escape.
Real life takes over, as it has done with DC Papa Smurf at the moment. Like I say, he would be here. Unfortunately, he has to work, and I've got to ride solo, so that's what we're doing tonight. But yourself, what about yourself? So where do you want to go with this? DC is now what 800 members strong.
Yeah,
maybe more.
Maybe more.
Maybe more.
You know what? The more people that come on board, I feel like the more lives that we can touch, which has been proven throughout everybody's channels. The channels are growing. A lot of connections are being made. I'm getting a lot of feedback from people who are enjoying the community in a whole, and just means like the growth. That means we reach out to more people in a bigger way, in a more consistent way, so where like everyone gets some of the loving, not just a few here and there. An overall a bigger umbrella, as you could say. And sky's really the limit. I mean, there's so many options where we can go with this. But I know one option I'll try not to never go is the competitive route, which I've been approached with before, especially with like the war zone and the tournaments. If we do something, it's just gonna be friendly gameplay. But I don't want to get into the team aspect of community because I have a bad taste still. And it brings out a nasty side of things in people.
Wait a minute, competitive. Can we just backpedal a minute? Yeah, I've played with you. Competitive.
Competitive tournament, official teams. Not so much self because I'm playing a bot, but for other people who take this really serious and they deserve to be showcased on a competitive platform. On their streams, part of a team. Because we have the numbers to do it. We have the talent, but I don't want to make an official team for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a guy that I've actually seen play a game dressed as Pikachu. I'm just saying. We do have photographic evidence of this Pikachu, and I also have seen this young man rage, and I mean rage, at being killed by a cow. My friend, I don't think competitive gaming is for you. I'm just putting it out there. You get killed by a cow, you rage, leave the game.
Exactly.
Man.
Exactly. Definitely not for me. Definitely not for me. I agree 100%.
So you started the community. Did you think you'd get as far as you are? Did you embrace the idea that if you had 50 people, you were happy, or did you want to push that further?
Honestly, I'm shocked.
Go that extra yard.
I'm shocked that it grew to this point. To be honest with you, coming from a mobile platform, we started on the cell phone, the Omelet Arcade, which is the mobile platform, and in cell phone games. A lot of the community didn't want to come to the Twitch. So it's initially starting from scratch with a handful of people from Omelet and coming to Twitch. I had no idea because it's such a platform. It's really intimidating coming from another platform like Omelet Arcade, and I had no idea. It just kind of happened.
And you kept it
just
going.
fell in place. We kept it going. I mean, a lot of hurdles, a lot of humps, a lot of drama, a lot of toxicity, outside coming in. Not so much inside, but a lot of outside coming in.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have people
Yeah,
who
yeah.
have intentions.
And they bring
Sabotage
that toxicity with them and try and sabotage what you're building.
Exactly. You get a lot of that. I've seen 2 years old, a lot of that. And some of it actually some within, envy, even wanting to take over at one point. One person was like wanted to do like a coup in a way. Guy, for those who know what the coup is, who had attempted coup about a year and a half ago. Interesting, you know.
Interesting times. You can
Yeah. Just like government,
you
just
can tell,
like
you can tell you can tell a lot of things by people that come in and start doing this kind of thing. It's
and it's
and it kind of
it's
spreads
crazy.
as well, doesn't it? It's like a virus. It just spreads everywhere, and how
You
you
gotta cut it
handle
off
it,
at the you gotta
how
cut off
you
the head.
handle that is
Um,
it's so diplomatic.
yeah, in a way. Because how you handle it, you have to be mindful of the people that are watching. There's all eyes on you at that point. So, you know, you can go the hostile right, hostile route, fight fire with fire. So staying calm and just looking at it in a more logistic way. Um, if you go this route, this is the effect that it may have. Go this route, so pretty much you have two paths you could take. I just happen to choose the right path for the type of person I am and at the situation what was going on, and I'm glad I did because it worked out in the end.
Sweet.
Because some
How
people
you
just want to
doing,
get the rise
Simone?
out of you. They want to see that reaction. They want to see you fold. But if you don't give them that, a lot of times they'll get bored. Just give people time.
Well, they get bored because they're not getting the right reaction.
Exactly. So same thing with the trolls.
If you don't know, right? I was introduced to the DC community a good 12 months ago, and I've been in quite a few of these type of communities before. Seriously, I mean, if you look at this new layout that I've got, okay, I'll just take you through it. Look, if you look on the layout, not one place except on my name is there a DC logo. Okay, and that's because I didn't want people coming into this stream and saying, "Yeah, but he's part of them. He's going to be nice. He's going to say what they want him to hear." Well, I'm 58. I'm 59-year-old. I don't really give a shit what you think. All right, DC community. I've been watching for 12 months before I made an approach Zor and Star, to say that I'd be interested. And the only reason that I've done that is because I've seen so many of these types of communities that implode. In-house fighting, backstabbing, all happens. And it's happened for years. Not just over the last 2 years, not over the last 4 years, but for years. These communities have imploded. Everybody's gone off on their own way. Everybody's stabbing each other in the back. And it loses everything that it's meant. Okay, now, the DC community for me, over the last 12 months, showed the love, the respect, and the friendship that is needed here. And that's what it meant to me when I followed you. So I don't know whether that was intentional or whether that's how you were anyway, as a person, not DC. Forget DC, forget the friends that you've made in DC, but you as a person, you are that good guy. Do you think you're that good guy? Do you think you're a life coach?
No, no life coach. I've heard that. I've heard that at least been 20. That's not the 15th this week.
You got it, man. You got it. You could do it. The inspiration you give people, have you not noticed, man?
I think really it comes down to what you've gone through in your life. Some of us have used outside influences and let that reflect into our streams, into our personality that we bring on into social media. We all have a choice when we start our camera and we start this Twitch journey or just be a content creator. What kind of person do you want to portray? I wanted to stay true to myself. I've always liked helping people, being there for people. One thing about gimmicks they don't last. There's a lot of people who have changed. They start to flip. This is because they weren't genuine. They came on here whatever way, and it didn't work for them. They lose steam. If you come in here to be the best that you can be yourself, no matter what it is. In my case, it was just being really helpful and kind, and you're able to have that longevity, and you don't change. If you look at my first streams, you look at some of my stuff on another platform, it's the same. Just have a bigger audience now, but that's what's really helped me. But I mean, I can be the toxic now. I can't. I've had my moments as well. I don't want anyone to take that for granted. And he won't put me in my place. I will. I can turn my stream into the crazy house and show my ass, but I try not to because I represent more than myself. Like about 800 or so people.
And you
So
feel
I try to be
that
mindful.
responsibility now.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot that goes on, and I don't want people to feel like it's all cozy. It's like there's a lot that goes on in the background behind the scenes.
Hell yeah.
But one thing I try to not do is bring it to my stream. I try to keep that stuff separate from the content because in the end, it's about enjoyment. It's about fun. Some things need to be brought to the table on public announcements and such, but for the most part, I try to keep everything separate. As in my heart, I feel that I need this for the content I'm trying to bring in, for the mission that we have as a community.
Well, I've got to say, so honestly, man, and I say this hand on heart, and I don't say it to a lot of people. I have got full respect for you, sir. I love you to the bottom of my heart, man. You are an inspiration for so many people, and you have kept so many people going. Not over the last 2 years. I know that you've been doing it longer than that, and so many people have so much respect and love for yourself. So thank you for doing what you're doing.
Hey, thank you for being a part of it.
Are you willing to take some questions from our chat?
Yeah, down for
Yeah,
ask the questions.
good man. Is anybody got any questions for DC Zor? Well, we've got him here. He's there. He's not going anywhere. If you've got a question, you got a question, hit that link. Come in. You can do it. Can you show us the tats? Nemi says.
Oh my goodness!
Oh goodness gracious!
It's just that one goes. It don't have much. It's expensive. This goes all the way up. I got him back in my neck.
We had to get a stripper in, didn't we?
Yeah.
You know it. He doesn't need much encouragement, does he? No encouragement needed whatsoever, ladies and gentlemen. He just went for it.
In the previous life. Previous life.
Oh, previous life. We've all got them. That's why I put a jacket on.
Exactly.
So come on, if you've got any questions for Zor, now's your time to ask them. Sometimes he is so busy, obviously doing what he's doing, that he can't always get to you straight away. But if you want to ask a question now, you can join the Discord. You can ask him live, either a live question over the Discord, or you can just ask it in chat. It's easy and it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm reading chat too. I got chat open, so if anybody, I can see it. Oh, I can start asking the questions.
You can ask questions. There's nothing stopping you question. I mean, I've got a book full.
Ooh, okay. All right, we can do it either way.
But
Lord have mercy.
Wait a minute.
Lord have mercy. People home.
Wait a minute.
You want to know the main reason? Look at this. He got papers for days. He's drowning in papers.
Okay. I want to thank him. Oh no, that's my acceptance speech. Hang on, wrong one.
Look at it.
Yeah. No, bollocks, don't it? What was that?
What's the main reason?
Thank you so much for the 20 bits. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. There was no need. I do appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. So on the main reason I started streaming, out of boredom, 100%. I found an app on my phone, and I was like, "What's this?" And I started streaming. I went live, and it was cool. And I kept going, and some people popped in there, and they said, "What's up?" And every time I would come on, and another person would come in, and like, "Oh, this is kind of neat." And I just kept going, and then from there, it just grew. Started on handy dandy cellular.
Holy Christ.
Oh, you wonder what the mobile day? Oh, we're gonna talk about the mobile days. Yeah, so started streaming just because out of boredom. It was very interesting. It was very fun. I didn't have a system at the time. It was very convenient. Stream from your phone, play on your phone, and that's kind of how it started. What made me create DC, being part of those toxic communities, wanted to build a safe place for people to come together and be connected and grow.
Holy Christ asks, do you ever fear that the community may grow too big, that some people may feel left out or not supported by DC?
It just, to be honest with you, this has happened in the past. There's people who have left who have felt intimidated. They felt like it was just too much because they can get crazy at times. But it just comes down for, you just like your stream, you might not be the cup of tea for everybody. We provide something for you. You come in, and a lot of times it's how are you gonna be? How's your networking? How's your social skills? Are you too shy? Are you too timid? How bad do you want it? So just like any other place, it's for some and it's for not. Can it grow too big? Honestly, I feel like it can't grow too big because the way that we have it set up, there's so many amazing admins and people. I feel like we have the proper team to handle it. The consistent growth with different kind of personalities, and that's the kind of how it's set up. I feel like we're in a great place to handle the growth.
So I guess the question there really is, how are you going to monitor the new people that you're getting in to make sure that they are getting the support that DC are promising when we go out there and say, come and join us, we will help you?
What's one thing I'm gonna say? I don't want people to feel, don't take this the wrong way, but you get what you give. I feel like if you see some people supporting the way they should be, they can get it. Those people who are crying that we're not in their chats or we're not coming up, these are people who come in with their hands out. This community doesn't work that way. Twitch doesn't work that way. You feel like we don't feed you. We're not, we're already paying. I already have kids, so we're not going to be hand feeding you baby formula. Come in here, handle your business, get what you give, show up, show love, show support, and you get it. So those people will be seen, and the ones that don't, they won't be seen. Usually, they weed themselves out and they stand out because the channels don't grow.
Anything else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Come on, you want to ask.
Yeah, Twitch don't work like that, man. You gotta look at your content too. I'm gonna touch on that a little bit. Busy talks about this a lot. I feel like, and I don't feel like I'm taking a stroll over, but I want people to start looking at your content.
You're not
too many people.
If I thought you were going to take the show over, look, man, I can just mute you. I don't fucking gang. I can kick your ass. You know what I mean? You're not going to take my show over.
Listen.
No, don't be taking the shirt off again, dude. No, that's cheating. That's cheating.
I'm going to get the views up.
I'm 59-year-old, man. I can't compete with that.
No, there's nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
Dude, you're not. You carry on. If the idea of bringing you on here, right, was not just so that I could be nice to you, because I'm not that person. The idea was that you expressed yourself and what the DC means to you. If you've got things that you want to say, then say it now. You've got an audience of 18 viewers here now, and then we're going to be putting this on YouTube later anyway. Right? Your audience is there. Man, you've got the floor.
Appreciate you. So we're going to talk about the content. Busy has spoke about this a lot on his Twitter page and his streams. A lot of streamers aren't providing the content. They're stale. So if you're looking at growth, it's not only who you're supporting and how you're supporting and showing the love to another streamer. You got to make sure that you have the content that people want to see. People are all over the place. It's just crazy. It's boring. I don't want to sit there and watch you just sit there. Be creative. Try your best to just do different. Be different than a lot of streamers. I feel like there's too many, and that's how people are getting stuck after affiliate. Being stuck after affiliate is because you got nothing going on. You're just playing the game that everybody's playing. Be different. Stand out. Ask for help. Be vocal. For real.
Can I add something to that?
Yes, sir. Please do.
Put this fucking thing away.
Yes. throw it. Don't throw it. But
This,
you see what I'm saying?
you can't see it because of my thing. But put this damn thing away. There is no point watching a damn stream where somebody is just sat there looking at his picking phone. What's the point? I can understand that people have their chat on the phone. I can understand that. But you can put it in front of your monitor. At the bottom of your monitor. Exactly. Prop it up on your monitor. It's there. It's, for real. You can see it. Fucking. And then you go to some of them and they're playing TikTok on the phone while the chat is there. What you doing? Why are you doing that? Man.
This is crazy. Man. I see another question. How does it work across timelines for people? Are we speaking legends or are we talking about support in general? Doll? Is this a legends question? Or is it just a server general question?
Like, how do you work across timelines?
I think
for everybody, I think.
Yeah, just reaching out with the demographic is really amazing. And a lot of people are team no sleep. So I feel like reaching out. There's a few ways that we can do this. Start targeting, different time zones. With raid parties, and bring in people from Australia, bring in people from New Zealand, Asia. Not just UK, because UK is pretty close to the Eastern and the West Coast. Like, so doing things like that, because we do find a lot of streamers who don't have anyone. They're from across the world. So bring them on board.
Nice to see you, sweetheart.
The more people from around the world, the more numbers, the better.
Star, my darling.
For some, team no sleep.
We also, because DC community has got so many people around the world now, the time zone issue is becoming not an issue.
Exactly.
I get up out of bed. I go to bed pretty early because I get up at 3 a.m. Well, I'm at work at 3 a.m. But I go to bed and there's loads of streamers online. I wake up in the morning and them same streamers are still there. Mainly because I've only been slept 8 hours. They've had a show, they've gone off, and they come back on again. Or like Zoe and Star, they're still fucking going, especially at weekends. But I'm finding that I can follow people in Australia lunchtimes when I'm on my dinner. And so time zones are kind of shrinking a little bit now with the way that we are.
Yeah, I remember there was a time period where it was a big difference when the East Coast people would go to bed, West Coast people kind of struggled. I remember where we had that transition to where there was nobody around. Not so much now. It's when I get up in the morning, people are doing their thing. It's great. There's really no gap in between. It's steady. Somebody's always. It's like a Walmart, 24 hours. Like somebody's there. Can you give an example of support? Find, measure. Appreciate it. Can you give you an example of support? You can find, measure.
The appropriate level of support.
I think it depends on your situation. If you're someone, you work full time, you have family, you can only support here and there. The support, just do the best that you can. I think being strategizing how you support, focusing on not staying around the same people. A lot of us, we have our favorites, but if your key is to growth, make sure you're hitting these new numbers, because especially right now, a lot of our circles are intertwined. So we have to get outside of those circles and find other people to bring in, because these same people that we're supporting are supporting each other. So a lot of us are going live at the same time. How do we get new people in? But if we're all just supporting the same people, it's kind of like the same thing. We got to go outside of that. So that's another great way to utilize your support the best that you can. And if you're trying to grow, you need to find that new fresh blood. I'm not sure if I answered that. Define and measure the appropriate level. It just depends on your resources too. If you have a PC, multiple tabs, if you're just on your phone, maybe not stay as long. Pop in, but cycle your support. There's nothing wrong with cycling your support. You don't have to visit the same people every day. There's enough people on Twitch that
How
you're
you doing,
connected with that
Triumph?
you can
Nice
actually
to see
spread
you,
out your
man. Thank you
support.
very
So I
much
feel
for
like
hopping in.
making your rounds, as they call it. Make those rounds.
Dizzy, where was your question gone? How do you find the right schedule due to different followers across the globe? Do you need to stream at a certain time to please the crowd?
This has come up a little bit before. The stream support balance. For some people,
welcome.
you got some people love streaming every day, and those who stream every day and their support isn't there, they lack, and you can tell these people lack a lot. You know what I'm saying? So you can really see. I feel like have that balance. I'm a firm believer in letting people miss you a little bit. Don't stream every day because why should I go see Zoe when I see him yesterday? I know he's gonna do tomorrow, but a couple times a week. But in between those days, make sure you're out here supporting so that when you go live, they catch you. That's just me. But some people love it. I'm not knocking you for what you do. Do what you need to do, boo boo. But I'm just saying, you could be doing better.
Next, come on, let's go. Anybody else? For any more? Would anybody like a question to Zoe? A question to me? We're both here. We've both been around a long time. I've been around a little bit longer than him, but he's catching me up. He is catching me up. I mean, he's looking like he's catching me up. Look at it. Look at that, man.
I got a couple of grades.
I can't believe that my wife came in here when I put the Zoe picture on earlier and said, "Can I do him?" What?
Huh?
What? Darling. See, there's not only me who wants a ticket to America.
Hey. Very great. It was great. I appreciate you, man. It's a great opportunity. I feel like it's good to get on. It's good to talk to people. It's a lot, especially the raid parties. We do drop a lot of gems during the raid parties. I try to drop something important. I do. And this is I guess it's kind of a tip for people. There's nothing wrong with having a pen and paper. Write down your ideas. You could be washing dishes.
Emotes, how you doing?
You may have an idea about your streams or something to bring up during a conversation. Please make sure you're taking notes. Have a pen and paper. A lot of times before my raid parties, I might have something I've written down to bring up to the community to bring up. If it's something I've seen, if it's an experience I've had, write it down, bring it up.
Holy Christ, what's your opinion on Twitch partner and what does it take to become a partner?
Partner is a weird dance.
I'm
gonna say this. There's a lot of politics in the partners and for partner. I've spoken to a couple of people who have applied for partner and a couple of partners. There is some politics involved. Be ready to have everything that you need to become a partner and not get it. So I feel like the partner isn't for everyone. For me personally, it's not for me. I love to focus on small streamers. I feel like if I've hit partner, it just would kind of, I don't want it to take away from my path of staying with the small streamers, But be ready though. What does it take to become a partner? Man, I have no idea. Because I've seen people have everything they need for partner and they don't make it. So what am I to give my advice when I've seen people be denied who have the numbers? Literally. It's kind of like, do you know the right people? Are you rubbing the right shoulders? In a way. If you get my drift. I've seen some people do it the legit way, and I've seen the not so legit way. So it's hard. It's a big jump though. To go from 3 average to 75. I kind of wish there was something in the middle, like a mid-level partner. Give us something in the middle. Like really,
hey, you missed a shitload though.
75.
You missed so much. Oh my God, he had his shirt off.
Great.
Anything else, ladies and gents? Well, we've got him. He can't escape. Don't forget, right? Listen, right? Listen. Okay, we don't. And I hope I'm not stepping on Zoe's toes here, right? But look, DC is a support community, all right? And from that support community, and if I'm wrong, please, Zoe, just fucking shout. Okay, DC is a support community. Full stop. The friendships and the love that people are showing each other has grown over coming into your chat, raiding your chat, you raiding our chats, whatever. And that love and respect and friendship has grown within that support community, right? Now that the key word here is not community, it's the support bit, right? Because at the end of the day, if you are not doing the grind, it doesn't matter how much support we offer. Doesn't make no damn difference whatsoever, because you're not going to get nowhere. This is not, I'll just turn it on, they'll do the work for me, I'll just play my game. It doesn't work that way. It really doesn't work that way. If you don't put the grind in, it's taking me, Shatner, DC Pops, and my son Doomslayer a month and a half to get this tonight's stream working. Okay? It's a grind. You've got to put the hours in and the work in. If you're not doing our support, DC support is not going to help you one little bit.
Exactly. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. DC coming to streams, they think we're going to save them. That means DC comes into your streams, that means we don't have to support it anymore. They expecting raids. And expecting the people to not have and not give the love back. No, it doesn't work that way. No. It doesn't work that way.
We've said it before, you need Holy Christ Aqua question. Sorry, I'll scroll back up. I missed it. Sorry, man. What resources do you recommend for finding or creating emotes, standard or animated?
If you don't know anybody, easiest thing to do is really ask around. There's Etsy. Etsy's a good one. A lot of people use Etsy for emotes. Just know that if you go to Etsy, there's probably 1 million people who will have the same one as you. So don't go in there looking for customized emotes. But if you just want some standard, you don't want to have the conversation with the graphic artist, you just want to just go shopping. Etsy's really great. There's a lot of people who do them in this community. Just raise your hand. Reach out and talk to somebody. The more people you know is the benefit. That's why we try to provide a wide variety of people that provide a wide variety of things. Some it's the tech, some it's the animated emotes, some people are just a good person to listen to and talk to with advice. Some people just have a good heart. They might not be the greatest artists, but damn near they'll be there for you when you need. That's why we have the mental health section. Then there's people there who literally cater to that sort of thing. So just be vocal.
Gotta sweat my legs. Sorry, I sit on my legs, you see, and yeah, me being old, my leg was dead. The DC community is full of different resources, not just streamers that know how to put a command into a stream. Hello, Style, how you doing? We've got all kinds of resources. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many of our resources you use. It ain't going to help if you're not willing to put the time in.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. ASMR resources. Maybe they might have somebody that likes that. That's into that.
Dude, you are obsessed.
A little bit for everybody.
You are obsessed. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, have you got anything else? Cargo shorts. I've never worn cargo shorts in my life. Not unless I'm in the sun in the Canary Islands. Is that a question?
It's like a good time.
You have a question? What in your eyes are good platforms to use to grow?
Recently, Hoover. I've heard it's really good. I've heard Hoover's really good. I think for the main one right now, Hoover's really good. Twitter is really great for interacting. I think it depends on you. How do you use your platform? Like how are you going to use the resources? Are you going to be on there connecting? Are you going to go on there and just hope and somebody just clicks your link? So you got to get on these platforms and do the same thing, and be ready because not everybody's going to be as welcoming, just like on Twitch. So, just depends on your setup.
I'm 5'7". When I want to grow, I just put a pair of wife's heels on. I can be 6 foot. It works. they're all good platforms if you use them properly. That's the thing.
Exactly.
It's you find one that you're comfortable with and that does what you need it to do for yourself.
Exactly.
Beetle. You appreciate the DC community so much. I love that it's not all just about one. It's about a community. The community building is there, right? But the beauties that I found is you can still be yourself. You are still an individual. And that, to me, meant as much as anything else with the DC community.
Oh no, not the merch question. Oh no. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've dropped the ball. I'll be first to admit. I know some people who have merchandise before they even started streaming as a non-affiliate. I knew one guy, he had a pair of shoes. He had merchandise on sneakers. Here I am, almost 4,000 followers. I had not a damn thing I could provide y'all. Maybe some stickers. Let me draw some stick figures and send it to you on a piece of paper. I'm gonna try to work on it.
Available. All right. Papa Smurf, please. DC Papa Smurf, the OG. Please explain the correct way to connect with your viewers. There you go. See, Mersh, look, Mersh. Did you hear that? Please explain the correct way to connect with your viewers.
The correct way to connect with them is pay attention to them. One, don't neglect them. Another key thing is to remember people. I feel like find something about every person that you can remember. What type of games do they play? Have you interacted with this person in another stream? Bring up these little mini conversations that you have. Hey, what's up? I seen you the other day. How are you doing?
Yes,
I see some other stream. Like people feel good about that. People want to feel like they're being remembered, and cared for. Not just welcome to my stream. Don't just let's do more than just welcome to my stream. Like provide more than that. So remember them. Love on them. Love on your people. Love on your chat. And not just in your chat. Live on these people in Gramps' stream, and Mobbin stream, and Chronic stream. Have these conversations, not just with the streamer, but also next to each other. Just act like you're just pulling up into a place and, yeah, what's up? How you doing? You good? Good. Chat amongst yourself. Streamers doing their thing. It's okay to have that side conversation. You good? And I do this. I do this a lot. It's really helped me.
I've noticed that I've found that when I go into a stream now, if I go into Zoe's or if I go into Stars or Pops or any of us, anybody that's into chat now, if I'm in your stream and I see somebody that I've never seen before, I will say hello to them. I will send them the much love icon, and then I'll go into their stream because I can see Zoe and I can see Star and I can see DC Papa Smurf, Shatner Brooklyn, Rejoice Triumph. I can see them anytime. I know exactly when they're going to go live. But that person that's never new to me, why not? Let's see whether they need a bit of support and a bit of love and
exactly. You hit it on the nail right there. And that's when I go live. When I'm live, if somebody's live, I promote others in my stream. I try my best. Hey, if you're live, please let me know. I don't mind if half my chat goes to another streamer as long as they're going there with love and support and positivity.
How you doing?
I'm okay with it.
Welcome in.
I never really want to be these type of streamers. Oh, don't share your link. Don't put your emotes there. Try to hold all the people like this. And don't do that. Oh, don't share. No, don't do that. Don't be that type of person. If you confident in your content and your support ability, and you're here for the right reasons, you have no problem having some of your people go show love to the next person that's in need. Because that makes me sick. I see people do that. Oh, don't tell me you live in my channel. Are you that concerned about me stealing one person away from you? There's 8 million people on damn Twitch. You feel me? Like,
holy Christ! Hello. Says, where do you see the DC community in 6 months, a year, 2 years from now?
Be honest, I feel like for those who want the partner push, and it's not the main thing, but I feel like we should have enough power, support, and love to push anybody to partner who have it. If we organize the way we can, that means we can help somebody get there. and we can get people affiliated faster and beyond, you know, double-digit numbers and growth in hopes that they go and make their own DC. And I'm gonna say this again to everybody in the channel. No disrespect. Do not forget about your own community, your own channel, your own home. That's you. I know you represent DC, but also you have your own spot. Don't forget your dream of having your own stuff. You can have your own DC for real. And I want people to continue to grow your own too. I feel like we have enough of us here, enough love to provide whatever dream that you have for yourself. Don't forget about your own dream. Some of y'all pushing DC a lot, and I appreciate and love you. But we are here for your dream. For real. 100%.
Are you still good, Zo? You still all right for time?
Yeah. What
Yeah.
we saying?
Okay. Anybody
Yeah.
else? No, I'm not kicking you.
I'm
I'm
good for
just making sure you're happy, sir. You've got a family, though. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you.
Anything else, ladies and gents, boys and girls? Please, if you've got the questions, ask them now. You may not get this opportunity for a while again. Okay. So if you, you know how hard it is to get hold of. We've been planning this for a while, so
Oh my
know.
gosh, man. Okay. All right. I appreciate the opportunity. It means a lot.
Yeah, mate, man, it's cool. We couldn't have done this. When we first came up with the idea, like I said, me and DC Papa Smurf. I've got to do that because of the other Papa Smurf. Too many Papa Smurfs in the community. When we were talking about it the first time, we was actually just having a mess, having a joke, and it was just going to be me and Papa Smurf on live giving each other rubbish. And then Shatner fucking well came in, DC Shatner, Brooklyn, and decided that we would make a good chat show. And so this concept was born. This is the first one. Okay? And we had to have a big man in the show, and DC Zo agreed to come in, and I'm so pleased that he did. We have got some questions there, my friend.
All right, let's go.
Can DC Zo explain who he is on a fundamental level?
On a fundamental level. So streamer level, on a fundamental level, man, you know, I'm kind-hearted. I like to put others before myself. I'm a person who was raised with I guess you'd put tough circumstances. I've used those experiences here on Twitch to help me push me to help others. For those that don't know much about me, I'm someone who I deal with anxiety. I think I've really shared this. I deal with anxiety. I deal with depression. It's a struggle, but I use the support and the love that I try to put into other people. This helps me. This is my medication. I've been able to. I've lost, the ability to get my medication that I have a while back, but I found that loving on people has really done more than medicate. It's kind of pushed me past that point to where I don't need the medication like that. So that's why I love so hard. So on a fundamental level, man, Zosh is a person that loves to be selfless. I'm humble, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again. If I could raid without my name attached to this, I would 100% do it. I would do what I do without being attached to it. I'd raid people, I'd support people, because I'm not here for that. I remember that tough struggle of starting off with nobody and supporting you, and I can make that difference on another person. So I think as far as what we're talking about now, that's who I am, man. Someone who just puts others first.
DC Star. Hello, darling.
Hey.
Asks, what's the best experience so far have you gained from what you do? What is the best experience so far?
All right. So as a content creator, we have The lovely ability for some of us who use it wisely is to talk to chat, talk to your people, hold a conversation. I had a recent interview with like 3 people, and I say to myself, I got this. I talked to like damn near 40 people, no problem. I'm not shy. I went to the interview just like I was talking to my chat. Eye contact with everybody, talking to this. Take that damn thing over. I took the whole interview over. I got the job. I turned it down because they wasn't paying me what I wanted, but I felt like I used this ability to have conversation and that confidence as a streamer to just pretty much take over the whole damn conference room. I handle that conference room like I handle my damn stream. You have a question? What's going on? You all right? And so if there's a lot, you can use a lot of the stuff in real world, you know, in IRL for you. One thing is just being able to talk in front of folks. Like for real. Like what's 3 people that I don't know? I got 3 people who come up to my stream I don't know all the time. They just happen to be sitting in front of me. So for me, that's the most recent thing that I've been able to use.
Beetle Pepper says, how do you handle people that do just expect you to support them, but do not support you the same or as much? Kick their ass.
Felicia. 2 words. Bob Felicia. I'll be honest with you, Beetle Pepper. These people will handle themselves. I don't got to do anything. I ain't got to do nothing, man. I'm going to tell you something right now. I don't see you out here supporting. I ain't going to come around. You're just going to fall off and be forgotten about. So I ain't got to do much. You know, I'm not, don't give people that kind of energy. Do not give people that kind of energy. I'm going to say this. They don't deserve it. They will message you. Why'd you unfollow me? Sometimes they'll come into your streams with the drama. Don't give them energy. Block them, ban them, keep it moving.
In a second.
There's too many people on Twitch that deserve your energy, the good energy. Do not give that negative. Don't dive into that negative side of the pool.
Infernal Pride. I don't have a question, but what I do want to state, this has been a great episode. I'm enjoying all the inside information, and for someone that's working for Billy, it's motivating.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate you, Infernal. I'm glad you're enjoying it, my friend. That was the idea. The idea was the Inferno, for someone that is working for affiliate, this is motivating. Beetle, you are having what part is hard for you? You say that it's hard for you. What part of it is hard for you? I'm sorry. Did we miss something there? Or is it the working for the affiliate that's hard?
Or maybe it's the people that come to you. Why'd you unfollow me? That type of negative vibe, you know. Some of these people are your friends or so-called friends. Some of these people are in your circle that you need to step back from. It could be trying. It could be it could be nerve-wracking because some of these people, the people you play COD with or whatever game is.
Right, I'm sorry, Beetle. What do you mean when people get mad at you? I don't know. I don't understand. Right, listen, right? You see this here? Right, this and Zo he moved. And Zo there, okay? Now, okay, if he gets upset with me because I'm not showing him as much love as I should be, then this is mine. This little area here is mine. There is absolutely sod all he can do if I kick his ass. Why are people getting mad at you? Why are you letting people get mad at you in your stream? They are a guest in your stream.
Well, maybe it's not just the stream. Maybe it's in your inbox. Maybe it's in your own personal Discord. It's on the streamers. It's the streamers' responsibility to build their camp, to build their fans, to build their viewers, right? So why are they mad at Beetle? they should be mad at themselves.
Exactly.
They should, if they've done enough that Beetle moved on, so be it. There's a bigger picture here. There's billions of people out there. They should be using that energy to find the next person. Maybe for whatever reason, Beetle got a life and she has something to do. Her life is not to just worship your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like people just need to get their minds right. For real, 100%.
100%. You should be ignoring it and blocking, my friend. Seriously, Beetle, it's nobody should be bullied because they stream. Nobody. I don't give a shit whether you're black, white, green, yellow, blue, purple. I don't care. I don't care whether you're male, female, transgender. You can't make your mind up. You're a pan. I don't give a shit. Right? Over the last 2 years, okay, look at me. Right? I'm 59 years old. Okay. How many messages I've had in my inbox? I've had on Facebook. I've had in Facebook Messenger, where people have sent me emails telling me that I'm too old to be doing this. I should be playing drafts on the sidewalk, you know. And I know it's hard. It really is hard, okay? But if it's affecting you in yourself, then share it. Grab hold of me, grab hold of somebody, and share it, and we'll deal with it together. You have to make the initial move of either blocking them, banning them, removing the mail before you read it, because you know it's going to be a bad one. And just come and talk to us. Come and talk to us. We'll support you. We'll lift you up. But don't let them emails get you down. It's little people that aren't doing as good as you are doing. They're worrying about your life instead of the fucking own.
Exactly.
I hate bullies. I really do. It just drives me up the damn wall. I'm sorry. I went off on one. I do apologize. I went off on one.
Listen, Beetle. We got you. You know, I'm not sure if you. I know you have your community, Beetle, and I'm not knowing no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to come on board with us, and you want to have that back, and that's one thing I say about this community is we roll deep, and we roll with numbers. And a lot of times people don't want to fuck with you because your surroundings. You're not by yourself. So they know that if they give you a problem, they're gonna have many more problems if they want to start a problem. So if you want some backing, man, let's have that conversation. You know, you're definitely good people. You have the same mindset. You deserve to have that support and love. You shouldn't be on your own. This goes for anybody in the channel. Yeah, everybody has the opportunity. Just come on, step into the office. We can talk about it.
Sir, I read what you're saying, okay? I literally read what you're saying, okay? Maybe have a look at Zena's comment, and your own comment is the same thing. I'm not saying that what I'm saying is I understand what your comment is, because, yeah, you and Zena are in the same boat. You're still drinking down the. You know, I make homemade wine, and my wife has been drinking that homemade wine all night. Xena C is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Xena C 101. She doesn't stream, and we got you. We got you. You know that.
Yeah, I think a lot of the new streamers, it hits them different. I think it takes you to get to a certain point to where you can handle some of the things that may come to you, and it depends on the degree of it. You know, especially for the new people. I think after a year, you start to, depending on your journey, you start to become, you get that backbone, as they call it. You start to become, you know, the more, not saying the more it happens, but it's a learning experience. You know, for some people, it needs to happen. You know, like your first fight. Y'all remember your first fight? Get your ass whooped or whatever. Okay, learn. Okay. How's it feel? I got my nose broken. Okay, I'm good. Like you, it's like that. You know,
You can tell.
you know, Twitch is not for everybody. Twitch is brutal. Twitch is toxic. Discord toxic. It's not for everybody, but be ready for it now. That's what we say. You know, get the support. Get you a camp that's behind you. Don't come on here thinking rainbows every damn day when you turn on your stream and you got 100 trolls and you're about to cry in the corner. It's not gonna be that. You gotta be ready. Stay on your toes, just like in real life. Depending on where you live at. Some people live in a tough area. You gotta prepare it every day. Don't come on Twitch thinking it's gonna be strawberry pancakes and all that, unicorns and shit. Excuse my French. At any given time, on a public platform, something negative can happen to you in your inbox, on your stream, in a conversation, on a Discord. Just be mindful, man. Be attentive.
You're out here trying to do great thing, no doubting yourself because of this type of stuff. Yeah, it happens everywhere, and unfortunately, I think, in my honest opinion, I think a lot of the girls, the ladies that stream, actually get more of this treatment than us blokes do. Because majority of these people that write these things wouldn't even approach it in a bar.
Oh yeah.
You know, and like I said, I hate bullies, and it's very easy hiding behind a keyboard. It really is. You put yourselves out there, as ladies, you put yourself out there, and you get a certain element of the Twitchers that expect a certain thing. Not just men, you get hit. Well, you would. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, Stat. I really don't. Jealousy is is a thing that drives a lot of this, whether it's female or male. Your personality inside of Twitch needs to be more like I am me, and if you don't like me, that's fine. That's the problem, Zena. You still get, because of that attitude, you get even more. And it's a tough thing. It's a tough thing. It's a tough thing to get a balance. Is.
It's a tough, man. You're on a public platform. Oh, it's all over the place, and literally the shit changes like the weather. It's like this.
Yeah, it's not if it's not your gameplay, it's your personal appearance. It's not your personal appearance. It's what you're saying. If it's not what you're saying, then it's back to the game, your gameplay.
It's all over the place.
It's all over.
Just have good be conditioned. You know, be conditioned for this. Best way to be.
Holy Christ, how did Zoe feel about Miss Kit Kat Fox reaction to his raid?
Amazing. This I love this. I love this. Like last night, that dude was in tears. That dude was in tears. You know what I'm saying? Like
yes,
he was a grown ass man crying.
You need to be part of it.
Of happiness and joy. The guy today that star rated that I found. This is why we do this.
Paladin, how you doing?
Yes, you might be going through some shit right now. Yes, somebody's toxic in your channel. But these moments, there's joy out here on Twitch. We live for that. Like the saying goes, when the clouds of life come at you and it's raining, it's storming, you got to look for that little bit of sunshine that's there. Sometimes that sunshine is that little bit of rain on somebody. Seeing that smile of a streamer could be what you damn need. See somebody else happy and shining. That's what it's about, you know? You got to look out for that stuff. Sometimes it's not there. You got to look really hard.
What we got here now? I'm sorry. She was blowing away. She was. They do. Right. It's Papa Smurf. How you doing? We're just going to call you Smurf. Okay? I'm sorry, man, but that's what you're going to get. You're just going to get Smurf because the DC Papa Smurf original is in the house. So, yeah, we're just calling you Smurf, my friend. Okay, if we've got any more questions for Zoe before we start closing this down, ladies and gentlemen. We've been on for quite a while now. We've actually been running 2 hours, I think. No, only an hour and a half. That's not too bad. Not too bad.
Not bad.
Cool.
Not bad.
That's not for it. He's up for it. So if you've got anything else you want to ask, ladies and gents, boys and girls, people, seriously, if you want to be part of our community, hit Zoe up, send him a message, and and let's see where we go. Come on.
Star Wars all day. Star
We
Wars all
got you.
day.
Star
100%
Wars
Star
or
Wars.
Star Trek? Star Wars.
Star Wars
Good.
all day.
Well, I'm sorry, Piv, but what a stupid fucking question. Do you know
That's
how
like-
old I am? I saw it originally. I queued up at the cinema when it first came out.
That's not a stupid question, and it's Star Trek.
No, it is not Star Trek.
I had to break it. It's Star Trek.
Jose,
Star Trek.
no,
Thank you.
Stop.
Can we have less of that stuff? If we have any more of that. You kicked him. You bloody kicked him. That's my own staff having arguments live on stream. I'm sorry, but that's wrong. Mr. Doomslayer, you better bring him back.
All right,
You
Peeve.
left. Oh my God.
I got a question for Peeve. How'd you feel when we dropped that surprise bomb on you the other day? How'd you feel, Peeve, getting a Zoe raid? Like, how'd that make you feel? We surprised him with like 30-something people on my lunch break. I like that, man. That made me happy. Drop that thing on Peeve. I was looking at
You're fucking amazing. Good man. Good man.
I like to see that. I love when they don't even see it's coming. Like, oh shit.
I don't know. It puts you over the edge for affiliate. Excellent. We like that. We like that. We'll give you a cheer for that, Piv.
Hey, congratulations.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, much love. Thank you.
I'll start. Thank you, darling. Look, you know, for myself personally, I jumped on your channel. The wife's listening. I jumped on your channel, and then I jumped on with Zoe, and yeah, darling.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you know it, darling.
Somebody on the couch tonight.
She doesn't put me on the couch. She just says, "Move over, baby."
Uh-oh.
Any more questions, please? Oh, right, there we go. Doomslayer, how do you feel about organising a custom Warzone lobby? Seems like you have enough people for a friendly game or two.
Yeah, I mean, we can make it happen. I mean, I feel like we are connected with enough communities to have it. A lot of people that we do know do this daily customs. Putting the word out, I don't think there'd be an issue. It's just organizing it, because we've been trying to do the Fortnite one for a while. And I would say this: I would do a Fortnite customs before I would do a Warzone, just because I feel like we've tried it and it just seems like it doesn't fall through for whatever reason. But I'm open for it. We actually were part of a while ago. We had a Rogue Company tournament. Pretty much the only time DC had a team, a part of a organized, but it was a friendly tournament, so it wasn't like an official team. But we did Rogue Company tournament, and DC had representatives who joined. It's like 4-on-4. It was a bracket style. So yeah, and it was literally Discord versus Discord. It was dope. It was dope.
Don't be suggesting Raft. What are you, stupid?
That was right. Busy did do that. Yeah, that's right. We need to do a Fortnite one for real. That's what we need.
Oh, a Fortnite one, yeah.
I want to do a big ass Fortnite custom, like with everybody, because it's a fun ass game.
Yeah.
And a lot of us do play, so I'm here for it.
DC Proper Smurf. Do we need to play a Fortnite one? You know what I mean? 12,
I don't see anybody doing that shit.
12 back-to-back wins in one stream? Come on. Do we need to prove ourselves again? 12 back-to-back wins, no deaths. You know it, man. You know it. We got to do this. We got to do
a
this.
DC Battle Royale on Fortnite. I feel like that would be really dope. I feel like that would be pretty damn amazing.
Yes. I'll download Fortnite just to play custom with you all. Dave, dude.
Yeah, we need to make it happen, man.
And Zena, that was without me on your team. Oh, darling, you're always on my team, sweetheart. Anything else, ladies and gents? Anything else?
Hey, now, forever hold your peace.
Yeah, forever no. If you don't ask the question, no, you won't get later. See you when I do for the game. See you. Ladies and gents, seriously, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for the questions. If you've got any more before we do start shutting this down, then please ask the question now. How do you treat people who can't play but want to?
I mean,
Patience.
Patience.
Patience. It's all patience. We don't mind. We've got streamers that can't play.
We're gonna get can we get a Xena stream? Is that possible? Can we get a Xena stream?
Oh dear me. Look, text comes in and first thing he does is hugs my wife. Man, let's get it on. Shouting downstairs and saying get off isn't right. I've never done that, you bugger.
Definitely.
Oh,
Yeah, amazing. I thank y'all for this opportunity. I really appreciate it. You guys coming in.
Zor, seriously, thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
And seriously, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm just, like I said, it was unfortunate that Papa Smurf got a job. For us, for him, it's fantastic. We so much love for Pops, and
definitely we love you. Bro.
You know, he's had a bad year, and everything's looking rosy at the moment, and that's all we can wish for. It's brilliant. So seriously, my friend, thank you so much indeed. I really do appreciate you, and honestly, thank you for being yourself, mate. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
Definitely. I'm gonna say one thing before y'all go. We have a lot of great things coming down the pipeline for DC Gamerverse. This community is our community. We never want anyone to feel like they don't have a place with us. We are open to ideas. If you have an idea, please reach out to one of the admins. Let's talk about it. Let's bring it to the table. If it's about whatever games, if it's about a channel, I want us to be a community growing together. So I just want to say this, that you maybe hold on to an idea. Please share it. Please let us know. I want to push us into the next level of support in gaming. And I appreciate everybody for coming in. Thank you all for what you do. Not just in my channel, but for those around you. Thank you for being selfless. Thank you for giving DC Universe a chance. Because not many people know this, but the server was empty for about 5 months. Somebody came into the server, told me you need to delete this. This is a horrible idea. I just shared this during my streams. I think I teared up when it happened, when I told the story. Somebody said, delete the server. They told me to delete it. They said, this is fucking a shit idea. You don't know what the hell you're doing. I'll never forget the person. I don't remember the name, but I do remember the comment. 800 members later, thriving, Pistons hitting on all fucking cylinders. I appreciate you guys so very much for what you do. And I do not take anyone for granted. So I'm thankful. And keep it up, y'all, for real. Better place. It's all improvement. We're going to try to improve. So thank you all. Love you. Appreciate you, Gramps. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for this opportunity. And maybe one day we could do the reverse. If I get my shit together, I would love to interview you and get some questions.
We can do that on this show, friend. We can do that on this show. It's not an issue. You just line it up and I'll be there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the famous, the infamous DC Zo.
Hey guys, thank you. That's right. You gotta do that. You gotta get busy. Definitely.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you so much. Ladies and gents, DC Zo. Brilliant. What can we say? Awesome. Thank you so much for that, Zo. It means so much. Much love to you. And the insights that you've had tonight and the questions that you've all had, I hope that you've enjoyed it and you've gained a bit of knowledge from within the DC mind, if you will, as the concept and the idea of DC Gamerverse came from Zo, and it kicked off with Zo, and now we're going just going. I'm still on yet for a few minutes, Papa Smith. So next month, okay, we're going to be doing this again. All right. I think everybody's enjoyed it. I hope they've enjoyed it, and I am so pleased that we had so many people in, and you've asked your questions and you've done what you need to do. So next month, what we're going to do, we're going to have 2 guests next month, okay? And I'm going to announce them both tonight, all right? So, at the beginning of the month, we have a guest. Yeah, excellent. Thank you, Zo. Thank you so much, my friend. Really, thank you. Awesome. You answered every question, and mate, you didn't back down from anything. Thank you so much for that. Right, so the next month, beginning of March, all right, time and date will be announced very, very close to the event, okay? But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you have got to give so much love and so much respect for this young lady. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So, we have the one, the only, DC star, as our guest at the beginning of March. Okay? She will be our next guest. And DC Papa Smurf will be hosting alongside me, like he should have been tonight. Unfortunately, like I said, real life takes over. We all understand that. And then, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the next guest, after a guest star, a star guest, Mr. Slayer, a star guest. At the end of March, because I'm doing this twice a month. We're going to be doing this twice a month, okay? And then the guest after that, ladies and gents, boys and girls. In fact, boys and girls should not be in the end of March show. Okay? So if you do let your little ones watch, and you do have your little ones around with you, be aware. At the end of March, the last weekend of March, my special guest, our special guest, will be DC Busy, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have Busy in the house, and he is in form. DC Busy will be here. And all I'm going to say is, I'll just be sat back. The guy is a legend. The guy is awesome. So that's the end of March. And like I say, the beginning of March, we have the one, the only, my little purple in the house. I will announce the date and the time as soon as we do it. Not today. He will be doing it. But, young man, I'm going to do a final thought. But are you going to be? Do you want to come on? Do you want to come and show some love, or are you've just walked in the house? B, darling, how you doing? How you doing? I love you. Are you still there, Pops? Yeah? Or do you want to come in, or do you want to just relax because you've just got home from work? If you're not, I'll do a final thought, and then we'll go and raid somebody. and make sure that we share that love. Yeah. Shall we do that? Shall we do that? I think we'll do that. Okay. Go ahead. Okay, Pops. No worries. Just a final thought. All right. I'm going to take my hat off and my ears because I don't need them now. Because obviously Zoe's not there and people aren't there in the chat. Okay, so just give me 2 seconds. Just let me do what I'm doing. DC Pops, you know it's rescinded, my friend. Me and Pops, if you don't know, myself and Pops have been together for over 2 years now. He's been supporting me, and I've tried to support him as much as possible over the last 2 years. And Pops has never left my side. No matter what I'm doing in the streams, no matter what I'm doing in life over the last 2.5 years, maybe 3 years now. I have got a lot of respect for that man. And I really do think and feel of him as a brother. So please, just, if you've never seen him, you've never been to his streams, please whip over there, go and see Papa Smurf, show him some love. The man deserves it. The man deserves it. And as a final thought, ladies and gents, you know, like I was saying right at the beginning of this, we didn't know whether this was going to work. We didn't know how it would be received. And we tried to do something totally different than what I've ever done before. Okay. It started off in concept as a comedy show between myself and Papa Smurf. And then, like I said, Shatner came in and he started bouncing ideas off us. And we decided that we would go and do this. Get some legends in, get some interviews going, and see what happened. I think it's been a success. I mean, you've all asked your questions. You've had your questions answered. If we have missed any, please DM me the question, and we will get you an answer. Don't think that if I've missed it, then I need to know so that we can improve on it next time. All right. But the concept was just a little comedy show. Let's have a laugh. Let's have a laugh with it. But now it's turned into something that I think I want to do. Thank you, Silver Lid. I've got to look professional when you're doing this shit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Even the shirt fits. And I think if we take it down this direction and do a little bit of interviews with a little bit of comedy thrown in, just wait till Star's on it. Oh my Lord. We've got to have the comedy bit with the seriousness that we've just had. Hurley, how you doing, sweetheart? How you doing? If you've not followed Hurley before, you've not seen Hurley before, get over there. Go and find Hurley. Give us some love. Give us some things. Same with Silver Lady. Why are people not following these girls? Come on. Let's show some love. So, like I said, we've got to have a bit of comedy with the seriousness. The seriousness is that DC are a community that will help you, will support you. If you don't know what we do, just follow us. See what we see where we take things. Okay. Now a final thought. Okay, a final thought, and then I'm going to shut down and we're going to raid out. Okay. Now I've said this before. Okay, and this is a little mantra. All right, that yesterday is gone. Okay, yesterday is gone. It's history. You can't do nothing about it. You can learn from it, but you can't alter it. You can't physically go back and say, I didn't do that right. I'll go back and change it. Doesn't work. It's impossible. We haven't got a time machine yet. And tomorrow, well, you can't really go into tomorrow because tomorrow never comes. It's impossible. Because when tomorrow comes, it's today. And today is your day. So get hold of it. Grab it. Make it yours. Make it your own. And be the best you can be. Much love to y'all. And may your God go with you. Let's raid out. Who have we got? Have you all got the yada 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 man on your lists? Have you? Have you? Shall we raid out to yada 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 man? Love him. Okay. We've got to love him. He's amazing. Okay. Let's raid out to yada 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 man. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, I've got to say, I've had an amazing time. I'm so sorry that Pop couldn't be with us for the whole thing. And next time, I hope he will be. I've got to do this in a different way than you lot do. I'm afraid. So I've got to go onto my phone and do it. We're going to be. I've got to do this. I've got to do the raid on my phone. And it's fucking stupid, innit? No thanks. I don't want to update it. Okay, so I'm going to go in there, do it on this one like Star told me to, tab it up. I've tabbed it up. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for tonight. I do appreciate you all. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for the biddies, the follows, the subs. Really, really, thank you. Hopefully